What is going on, everybody? This is TGA, and today we're at the Blackrock Police Training Centre. We might get the drone up over this place because it is really cool. I think I might get the DSLR for this one as well. Seems like they got some contractors here as well at Blackrock. So if you guys have watched a guy called Nobody Poor, who's a YouTube auditor. Okay guys, so this is the video from Nobody Poor, Blackrock Police Training. As you can see there, he starts putting hands on him, but there, as you can see in the corner of the video there, he started putting hands on his colleague right away. 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? This is TGA, and today we're at the Blackrock Police Training Centre. We might get the drone up over this place because it is really cool. I think I might get the DSLR for this one as well. Seems like they got some contractors here as well at Blackrock. So if you guys have watched a guy called Nobody Poor, who's a YouTube auditor, he's done this place and they were quite rude to him. So I haven't seen anybody else apart from Nobody Poor and the guy he was with do this place. There's a lot of police vehicles in there, so you can see no public access, so we're not going to pass these gates at all. But what he did was he stood up on here, and they thought he was trying to climb over the fence. That's why they had an issue, because Nobody Poor's mate stood up on that little rocky ridge there, and then they thought he was trying to climb the fence. But obviously we're on the public land, we can't do anything, and you think they should have learned since Nobody Poor's video. So you can see Blackrock Specialist Training Centre, Avon Somerset Constabulary, Gloucestershire Constabulary and Wiltshire Police. So 3 Triforce operations out of this base. So I think we're going to get the drone up now. We're going to make sure, just in case anything happens, we're going to get the body camera recording. I'm going to set the camera down just by it. Alright, mate? You alright?
You alright?
Yeah, not too bad, you?
Cool. Where are you flying that?
I was just going to take it over this place.
Are you a police officer?
No. Are you? For what? Are you a police officer?
I'm police staff.
You're police staff, right, okay.
Yeah, I was just wondering why you're going to fly that over here.
Because I can. It's a not interesting looking place.
Okay. Do you not need authority to fly?
No, I've got a, basically the police don't own the airspace, and I've got an operator ID on top of the drone. So it's registered, it's a sub 250 gram drone.
Just hang on a sec, I'll just do
so
a
I'm
check on...
perfectly fine to fly it.
I'm just going to do a check on your operator's licence.
Okay. Perfect, anyway.
3-4, I got the southbound closed for air ambulance should be required. 5, no, thank you, we should be on our way. Foxtrot 4-3, I've taken 4-0 now.
Anyway.
I've got no first aid kit for the D-Fib, and then I get in front of the D-Fib up to me. To the front lorry. Clark, you can have my escape, stand by sec. Where are you?
Just take that ID licence a sec, mate.
Yeah, I see that. Correct. Clarky, do you need a D-Fib? Clarky, Cookie, do you need a D-Fib? No, he's got one from me from the other vehicle. On the southbound. Right, can you... Yeah, which needs first aid, is that correct? No, I haven't got one in here. No D-Fib. I'm on my way, 2 seconds. Yeah, just to confirm, he is conscious of breathing, suffering severe chest pains. Everything's on, thank you. Yeah, control. So I'm just going to go up with...
Sorry mate, I don't mean to hold you up a second.
Am I detained? Well, you're not an officer, you can't detain me anyway.
I'm not. I didn't say I was detaining you.
No, you can't anyway. So.
I didn't say I was detaining you. I said I'm holding you up.
Well, you can't anyway, I can go. You can't make me stay anyway, can you?
I haven't made you stay.
Almost. I was just implied, wasn't it? That's all.
Well, no. No, it's a high security building, that's why.
No, it's very nice.
Oh yeah, nice. No, it is nice, but it's with the threat level at the minute as well. You standing outside.
None of that.
Flying a drone.
None of that rubbish now.
Huh?
None of that rubbish now.
Say again?
None of that hostile reconnaissance rubbish now. I've heard all that before.
I didn't say you were doing it. I said it would have been remiss of me to ignore you at the
Oh
gate.
yeah, I'm not doubting that you can speak to me, but you're not really a police officer, are you? So
I didn't say I was a police officer.
I know you didn't, but
Yes.
implying that I got to stay here when I haven't.
They don't need a block, the traffic stop. Yeah, that's it, I got to go back. Nick, what's the chat like down where you are? Is the still being worked on?
Hey, Harley. Just so you know,
I'm going to take it off anyway, man. I'm going to take it off now. It's connected, so.
Obviously, because he says it looks interesting. I got no police powers.
I'm going to get my DSLR after.
Of his drone. But he's saying.
I don't really.
22 southbound.
Right, I'm taking it off, mate. So.
Yeah, Lee's doing it, mate, but I think Highway's going to be ahead of him, so I've just got to come through my race issue with him later.
It's only a quick flight off the down, isn't it?
He's taking it off now. Yeah, he knows all his powers, he knows why I'm getting it.
Make sure it stays within my line of sight.
I'll run the operator line.
Staff trying to give me. Somerset's got a UAV expert, so...
Again?
I'm sure Avon Somerset's got a UAV expert, so...
Sorry mate, I couldn't hear you.
I'm sure Avon Somerset has a UAV expert. I've flown over an Avon Somerset building before and they weren't bothered.
Yeah, they did. That's alright. Well, I'm bothered, that's why I'm checking you. Or asking you, not checking you.
Really? So they're coming on blue lights for me then. To be fair, you'd be surprised they flagged this up as an emergency for me just recording stuff before, so...
I'd have called it in as an emergency if I thought it was an emergency.
Yeah, so, I mean, overall Avon and Somerset have been a decent constabulary, so...
Yeah.
I haven't got any issues with the force at all.
No, cool.
I just want to make a video, that's all.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm not saying you can't. It's just not the normal thing when I'm pulling into where I work. Someone flying a drone over it with a mask and a hat on in the sun and a hoodie.
But not normal is not an offence, is it?
I didn't say it was an offence. I said it's not normal. That's why I'm checking.
It might be. I might be a unusual bloke. That's fine though, isn't it? I've got my own things that I enjoy to do. Hello, Sergeant.
Yeah, he just spent the drone over. That's all. I was just querying.
Yeah.
Hello, Sergeant.
How you doing? Right?
Yeah, not too bad. Do you think you could identify yourself?
Yeah, I'm Sergeant Justin Conway.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And
anything I can help you with today?
Yeah, obviously, I'm sure my colleagues explained to you. We obviously got to check out this, as you're aware, this specialist training centre and a police premises. So we'd just like to know who's checking us out, so we come and check them out.
I mean, I'm doing a lawful activity, so
yeah,
I'm still in a
I didn't say you weren't.
so.
That's all. And obviously, we would be lacking in our duty if we weren't to check these people out, wouldn't we?
Oh,
Check people out that are around here. So I'm
quiet,
not saying you can't do it, but obviously we like to know who we're talking to as well. So it's a sensitive site, and if something were to happen,
I mean, I'm not going to give any details, so.
No? It's up to you.
I'm just going to record, that's all.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, okay. Do you do it for a hobby, or is
just
you got a website or
interest,
Instagram or something like that? You put it on.
Might do. See how it is. Might go online.
Okay.
That's all.
Alright. Everyone's got to have a hobby, haven't they? I suppose.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly,
so what made you choose this place?
Well, it's a very interesting looking building, isn't it?
Isn't it?
You don't often see something like this every day, so. I just thought I'd come down and have a look.
Yeah, by all means. What drone have you been using?
It's the Mavic Mini. So it's the Mavic Mini. So it's sub 250 gram.
Sub 250. Yeah, I mean we fly. I'm one of the drone pilots here. We use it for training. Yeah. So yeah, they're pretty good. Is it the Mini 2 or the older one?
The old Mini. I know a lot of people have got the new one now, but
yeah. I mean, we've looked at them and say we use them for training. I don't know whether it's worth the extra price tag, to be honest. I mean, you've got the view, the zoom.
Yeah,
the camera.
I would like that.
We've got bigger sort of. We use them for the indoors, and we've got bigger drones. We've got the Autels that we use for the outdoors that we've got 8 times optical zoom, which are really
so there's quite a lot going on in this place. Then,
yeah,
really.
well, it's a training facility, as it says, especially training. So we're
not
hiding anything. No. Yeah, we train 3 forces. We train them in all sorts of tactics. And one of the things we're looking into is obviously trying to be a progressive training centre. We try and use sort of video technology, up-to-date sort of technology to enhance the training of our students. Yeah. So they are good bits of kit, they really are. I take it you don't have an operator's license or anything like that?
Yeah, I've got.
Oh, you've got one, have you?
I've got one on top of the drone.
You don't need one with the sub 250. Oh, you've got it all stamped up on
top of the drone there.
Okay.
So I've got everything I need to fly.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I mean, obviously by law you don't need those, but yeah, we obviously got that for our heavier drones and all the rest that we use.
Yeah, of course, because I mean, I wouldn't if I had a larger than 250 gram drone, I wouldn't be able to fly that over close to buildings or anything.
Well, yeah, obviously there's the height limit, and obviously getting in proximity of people that aren't involved in your activities, aren't there? So obviously, as you know about that, an operational license.
With my drone, the only thing it says that you can't fly it over is like flight restriction zones for airports and then crowds as well. So
obviously.
I've read up on this.
If you were to land it in there, it would be a bit of an issue because you've got to have landing and takeoff permission. But obviously, you can fly it over wherever you want. But
yeah, no intention of landing it on your property, on the police property anyway. So
hopefully, it won't drop out of the sky like they do occasionally.
Yeah, that's why you got to keep an eye on it. You got to be focused when you're piloting a drone, and that's.
And obviously, visual line of sight is what you need to do at all times.
So I've got to make sure I can see it, and over there I can see it. So.
Yeah, okay, well, it's a nice day for it.
It's a lovely day, that's exactly why I've come out and done it.
Yeah, okay. So, alright. So, I mean, if you don't want to identify yourself, then that's up to you. I mean, this isn't we're not coming up here saying you can and can't do anything. This isn't a hostile interview or whatever you want to call it. It's literally just seeing who and why you're having a look around. But yeah, I mean, it's got quite an interesting roof up there if you've seen it. But
It's amazing, yeah. It's not the sort of building you see it on a daily basis, really.
I mean, photograph-wise, it's all over the internet anyway. If you go on to Google, there's pictures of the inside of it and everywhere else. If you're that interested in the building.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want your own footage, then you crack on, mate.
I'm sure you know what sort of thing I'm doing as well. With,
that's why I asked.
With the memo that's gone around all the forces in the country.
No.
You're not aware of the memo?
No. We're slightly removed from the actual police establishment. We get hundreds of emails a day. So if it's operational based, anything like that, then to be honest, I mean, I probably shouldn't be admitting it if you're filming it. But I scan over those and I stick to the stuff that's sort of our business, which is training the guys and girls that go through there. So no, I don't know. That's why I come out and have a chat with you. But I take it some interest in you as a person, or just as in things that are going on, is it?
Just what's going on, just the building, just anything I can see really from a public place. Obviously I won't go past any barriers or anything like that. I'll stick to where I can legally be. I'm not going to go past any gates or anything like that. So I just film from public.
But as you alluded to in your last comment that you made there, so do we know you as a police force? Have we stopped you before? I mean, my police colleagues, have they stopped you and spoken to you before?
Avon Somerset, so yeah, possibly.
Oh, okay.
Possibly. So.
And what's happened in the past?
Overall, I'd say Avon and Somerset are a good constabulary, to be honest.
Nice to hear.
And Gloucestershire, good constabulary as well. I've had pretty good. Well, all the forces that are here.
So did you go around all the forces? Is it a countrywide thing or just a southwest thing?
I do travel about a bit.
Oh.
So I wouldn't say. I've been and visited the Met as well, and some of them are a bit more touchy about this sort of thing than other parts of the country. So
I mean, yeah. There is no matter which way you look at it, there is a security threat, isn't there, to the police, whether it's by
I don't know about whether overt filming really poses that threat, though, does it?
Well, you don't know, do you? Any kind of reconnaissance, I say, you go on the internet, you can get pictures of this building, so it's not
exactly. And Street View, Google Street View, they go around everywhere.
Yeah.
And they'll just photograph it. Yeah. I know sometimes they'll blur stuff out, but not always. Yeah. And then you can see. Like sometimes they'll miss someone's registration or something like that. They'll get that on Google Street View, and obviously if somebody contacts them, they'll get rid of it. But they're a company. If you don't work on behalf of an organisation, you don't have to do that anyway, because you're not really subject to the GDPR regulations if you're not working on behalf of a corporation. So I've read up on all the legislation, so I always come arms with that before I come and do this sort of thing.
Okay. Not a problem. Let's say, okay, no intention of stopping you, but it's just nice to know who's around our buildings. Obviously, there's personal kit there and cars and all the rest. So we like to know who's about, because that's our job at the end of the day. We're there to protect us and protect the people in that building and anyone else that's about it.
That's fair enough, you know. Yeah. I mean, obviously the main duty is to the public and the Crown as a police officer.
That's what we've sworn an oath to do, isn't it?
Do you know your oath?
Yeah, probably do. I've been in the job for 26 years, but
yeah.
I'm not about to stand here and quote it, because then that would be poured over every second. I have seen videos on the internet and YouTube where they go, oh, he said that wrong, therefore he shouldn't be a police officer. So I'm not going to go down those lines.
I'm not here to end any careers or anything like that. I'm just having interaction.
Yeah. And that's what this is. This is a conversation.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I say. I haven't had any problems with the way you've spoken to me, so.
Actually, not.
No.
I mean, there is. Like I say, I've seen videos on the internet and obviously YouTube and all the rest where we are. Should we say? When I say we, the police service, it made that sort of bit hostile. Not in my experience. Obviously, there's some exceptions to that rule, but.
I mean, I don't want to further that bridge between the public and the police. I'd like to build the bridge rather than to further the bridge.
Good. If you can show us in a positive light, we'd appreciate that.
People will see that. People will see that. They'll see that you've been fantastic, so Sergeant. So.
Good. That's great. All right. Well, I shall let you get on your way. I'm going to get back to doing what the public pay me to do.
Excellent.
And we'll let you crack on. You take care.
And you, Sergeant.
Okay. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. There we go. Quite a nice sergeant there at the Black Rock Specialist Training Centre. So we're going to get the DSLR out just quickly. Sergeant's going in. I know. So yeah, nobody paused on this place. obviously I don't like to be that confrontational, really. I don't like to be overly confrontational. I'm going to wait for them to go in now. I'm going to wait here, and then I'm just going to get some photos with the DSLR of the building. Anything I can see from public. I'm trying not to get the range plate, and it's not illegal, but there's no crime being committed by that. But it's, yeah, as I say. There we are, sergeants off. Member of police staff and sergeants off. Take care, sergeant. So yeah, the sergeant knew what he was on about. I think nobody poor visiting this place has definitely done a service. This is why auditing happens, because they improve their interactions with the public. They improve as police officers, so it's better. This is why auditing exists. It improves the police, it improves their interactions with the public, and it makes them understand what their oaths, the law, a bit better when people go and film police stations and police buildings, this sort of thing. So yeah, we're gonna stop recording on the camera now. We've got the body cam still on, just in case we do get a bad egg coming out, and we'll see you guys in a bit.